Hey guys, it's Janixa and welcome to another nail lacquer therapy session. Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at the Colores de Carol Summer Holos collection. This collection has been out since the end of July, but Carolina did send me a very generous PR package and this quad was included, so I wanted to go ahead and get a quick review up for you. I just wanted to quickly mention that the brand's name is Colores de Carol. I am very particular about how things are pronounced because of the name that I have. My name is Janixa, and I'm sure you've never heard of that name prior to hearing about me, and you probably will never hear that name again in your life. And unfortunately, because of that, throughout my entire life, people didn't really try to learn how to pronounce my name. They kind of just mumbled whatever they wanted or, just pronounced it wrong and didn't even try to pronounce it correctly. So whenever I see or hear of a person's name or brand being pronounced not quite correctly, I always like to correct it. I want everyone to pronounce things the way that they're meant to be pronounced. Colores de Carol is a Spanish name. The maker of the brand is Carolina, and her shortened, nickname is Carol. So you may have heard of this brand called Colores de Carol before. Even though it's spelled correctly because it's C-A-R-O-L, you are pronouncing Carol. But in this, instance, it's not correct. It's actually pronounced Carol because, again, the maker's name is Carolina, so the shortened version is Carol. So the brand's name is Colores de Carol. And just in case you're not familiar with what that means, it means Carol's colors. Alright, but that's enough of the lesson in pronunciation with Janixa. Let's go ahead and get into the swatches.
Alright, first up we have Rustic, and this is described as a taupe linear holographic with aurora shimmer and hollow flakes. I really like this one because not only does it work for summer, but it also works really well for fall, and the name works really well for fall too. In the fall, I love rustic things. I am getting into the fall mood now that it's September, but I did want to get one more summer collection in before we kind of wrap up all of the summer collections. This one is a nice short and sweet one, so yeah, I really like these. This rustic shade has a really good formula. It went on easily. I had complete opacity in 2 coats. I could see though if your nail line is a little more, prominently white, you might need 3 coats for full opacity. No issue here. This is a really pretty color. Next up we have Feather, and this one is described as a sky blue linear holographic with aurora shimmer and hollow flakies. This one is so pretty. The base really allows for you to see all the different shimmers inside of it. It has a gorgeous formula. I didn't need more than 2 coats for full opacity. However, you might still see a little bit of nail line, but for me, it didn't bother me because all the shimmer and the flakes kind of distracted from that nail line, so I don't mind when that happens, but this is just such a beautiful shade. I think this one is my favorite, and that says a lot because there is a purple in this quad. It's just so pretty. There's so much going on. I really enjoyed this one a lot. Again, the formula is a good formula. No issues at all here. Next up we have Illusion, and this one is a pinkish purple linear holographic with aurora shimmer and hollow flakies. So this one is probably the sheerest of the 4. I did need 3 coats to reach full opacity for this one. On the second coat I could just see way too much nail line, and the base color wasn't quite as deep. There wasn't enough depth there as I would like, so I went ahead and I did a 3rd coat, and I did like how it turned out. One thing that I will mention with these Colores de Carol colors is you want the coats to be dry before you go in for another one, and the reason being is because if not, you're going to get kind of like a gummy formula. You're gonna actually see it here in just a moment when I go to apply to my my middle finger here, I didn't let the second coat dry very much. I just pretty much went right in for that third coat, and it makes the formula be like a little bit gummy, and that's completely my fault. You see here on the middle finger, you can tell if you're paying attention to the tip there, to the free edge. That's completely my fault. Obviously you need to let the nail polish dry before going in for another coat. I was being a little bit impatient and almost messed everything up. Thankfully though, I was able to save it, and I'm glad I was, because this is such a beautiful color. And last but not least, we have Enigma, and this is described as a light turquoise green linear holographic with aurora shimmer and hollow flakes. This one has a great formula. I only needed 2 coats and I was happy with the result. Again, all the shimmer packed in here distracts from the nail line, so I didn't feel like I needed to add a third coat. Again, that's just going to be personal preference though, because I know that some people are going to want that third coat, and that's totally fine. This isn't the first time that I try Colores de Carol, but yeah, I had a good experience. I think I've always had a good experience with her polishes. I've never had a bad experience. She always does some fun polishes, and yeah, I really enjoyed these. They're very, very pretty. I think they're the perfect transition from summer into fall.
There you have it, guys. Swatches of the Colores de Carol Summer Holos collection. What did you think? I thought it was a cute little collection. I actually enjoy when brands do small collections like this, quads, duos, trios. They're just fun, and for someone like me who does a lot of swatches, it's like a nice little break when there's small collections versus always having 6 to 12 piece collections. Don't get me wrong, I love giant collections, but I always appreciate the little break that a small collection gives me. Overall, I enjoyed this collection. Thank you so much to Carolina for sending these my way, and I can't wait for you guys to see what she has in store for fall and Halloween. So stay tuned to my channel because those reviews will be coming soon. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!